Shabbat Shalom. This past week, as many of you know, I traveled to Washington, D.C. with over 18,000 people as part of the AIPAC Policy Conference. I actually don't want to focus on the conference. During the conference, I was tweeting and Facebooking to try and let people who weren't there know what was going on. During the course of this process, on Facebook, after a public comment, there was one particular person who came at me in what I would call a fairly aggressive manner. A bunch of people came to my defense, which I thank you greatly. But as I took a step back, I thought to myself there had to be something more going on. This person then contacted me privately, again, attacking in a quite vociferous way. And I emailed the person back and I said, what did I do to you? What came out was that apparently when I was 18 years old, I said something to them that they didn't like. Something that was probably not very nice. They wouldn't tell me. I have no recollection of the event. But the reality is, tempted though I may be to say, how many of us can be responsible for something that we said when we were 18 years old? The reality is, if made aware of it, we can all be responsible. Just because we may have been younger, more foolish, less aware of the world around us, doesn't mean we can just eschew responsibility for something that we said that hurt somebody. And so, I apologize to that person. I imagine they'll never see this, and that on some level that might make the apology empty, but I don't see it that way. In our Torah portion this week, we read about sacrifices, one of which is a chatat, a sacrifice where we make up for something that we've done wrong. We don't have sacrifice, animal sacrifice in a modern context, but I do think we sacrifice a little bit of ourselves when we can admit that we've done something wrong, when we can apologize, and when we can make up for it. And so that's what I'm doing today. Even though I don't remember it, even though it happened when I was 18, that means nothing in the grand scheme of things, because clearly it affected that person. And so the best that I can do is to apologize, to learn from it, and to pledge to never do it again. Shabbat Shalom.